Gala Games continues to send it in this sort of market, up 5.5% on the day with some big announcements. Now, there is a two double-edged sword to this. One, we're going to address some of the noise around the Dwayne Johnson, Mark Wahlberg situation. And secondly, going to be taking a look at specifically that burn mechanism by playing that Gala Games are introducing into all of their ecosystem, and one last little bonus cheeky bit at the end that we are going to take a look at. So if you are invested in Gala Games or you like the sound of it and want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with everything in the cryptocurrency market right now. And as we all say, well, the market is turning green, so that deserves a like on this video. Here we go. Gala Games currently trading at the 4 cents 042 mark, 5.5% up. Now, we've had a pretty turbulent 24 hours. We obviously saw the news around Gala Music and that Snoop Dogg partnership and a number of other parts to the film side of things. And then we saw the news on the Cointelegraph article that was published around the fact that Dwayne Johnson, Mark Wahlberg, basically had nothing to do with Gala. And we'll address that in just a second. So we did see a bit of a sell-off. Now, the important thing here is we are currently testing the 50-day EMA. So we want to stay above that as we then could see a bounce off. The rest of the market is, as you can see, pretty green out there. Bitcoin testing that 19K substantially over the course of the last couple of hours. So we would hope as Bitcoin rallies, and we can see it, that the BTC dominance in the market is huge at the minute, that we would always see the altcoin market or the kind of DeFi market take a little bit of a step back as people move into Bitcoin. We've seen big institutional money flowing in. So I do want to see this bounce off the 50-day EMA. We could then see another 5, 6, 7% gain as we go through the course of tomorrow and certainly into the weekend. Now, getting into a couple of bits. Now, let's talk specifically about the Dwayne Johnson and Mark Wahlberg situation. So, Benefactor, who obviously we all know is the gaffer here at Gala Games, says, out of respect to our partners at Stephen Buck's Dwayne Johnson and Unrealistic Ideas Mark Wahlberg, so they're the franchises, or they're the entities they sit under, were removed a tweet that was a bit overzealous. Shakes fist at the Twitter manager. But CoinDesk decided to write an article about our social media edits. Does CoinDesk do any research? I'll do some for you. And these are the couple of articles that came down. So it says, we've been working with these guys for months. The release timeline for the title with Mark Wahlberg's team will be this summer, and the other one is already in production, and we hope to have it ready for Sundance 2024. And you can see here, this is the article around Leo Barraclough that talks specifically about the Dwayne Johnson involvement, and then you can see there's a Gala AMA with Bucks and special guests, which linked into the Mark Wahlberg situation. So we can confirm that they are partnered up. Obviously, with anything in cryptocurrency, time will tell. It's easy to say something, it's more difficult to deliver, but certainly right now, in terms of what Gala Games are doing, you would absolutely believe that to be true. Now, getting into the pay by burn mechanism, and this is a really interesting adaptation of Gala Games and actually really sets them ready for the future. This says 2023 is going to be an amazing year for gaming, and it's going to start off right with a nice signal flare to the rest of the blockchain world. We have decided that winter is over and it's time to get a nice hot fire going, fed with a steady supply of burned tokens. For all of Q1 2023, when a purchase is made on the Gala platform, the Gala used to make this purchase will be burnt. Let me just read that again to you. For all of Q1 2023, so that's January, February and March, purchase of Gala platform will be burnt. People will still be able to make a purchase in ETH or via their credit cards, but all Gala used to purchase digital assets will be burnt. It will take several days for this change to be fully implemented, but by the end of next week, any purchase in Gala platform wide will be automatic burn. When Gala has been burnt, the same quantities added to the emission pool to be reminted via the founders nodes in the normal distribution. This will lengthen the time founders nodes receive emissions, and it gives us a bit of a diagram at how that's going to kind of work. Ultimately, you can see there as it goes through, the end user goes to the burn address, people buy it on the Gala Games, and it comes into the remit pool. So it's actually a very, very sensible way. But ultimately, for anyone who is invested in Gala Games, what does it mean? The supply is going to go down. And if anyone knows anything about Crypto 101, the less supply, the more valuable your coins become. And we know that Gala Games have this huge sentiment right now of burning supply, aggressively getting rid of supply. They're linking all their game platforms into the Gala token and really setting themselves up for a huge potential over the course of this year. Again, it's something I've started covering on the channel relatively recently, but it's because they are doing things, in my opinion, right. And there is an absolute gigantic opportunity to really seize the moment and momentum with both gaming and Gala games. Now, talking about games, it wouldn't be remiss of me to not talk about a game in specific nature of Gala games, and they tweeted this out. Wild West Royal Grit will be back with a playtest. The closed beta runs from today, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. PT, tomorrow, January 12th. If you don't have a key, make sure you request one. And the reason I bring this up is because this shows that they are still building out on their core values, which is a gaming platform. Yes, we have the music. Yes, we have the film side of things, but they're still building out on their core value as a gaming platform. The rest ultimately supports the main Gala ecosystem. So like I said, interesting to see on the chart. We'll see kind of how we trade. It's a new day. Just as I've been recording this video in the UK, we'd like to see a nice green candle again above this 50-day EMA, and we could definitely see some very strong movements at Gala games. As ever, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, keep up to date with everything in crypto, Gala games, all the rest of it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video, drop a comment down below what your favorite Gala game is, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.